Infusion number 5 is upon us. I am here to get my 5th infusion, and I am excited because I'm almost done. I see a light. I see the light at the end of this winding tunnel. It's 12:11 right now, and my appointment was initially at 10:45, so that means I'm going to have a long day. I'm waiting to see the doctor. Normally I come in, they do my labs, which means they want to look at my blood counts to make sure that I am fit to go through another infusion. And then I meet with the doctor, then I do my infusion. So right now I'm just waiting to meet with my doctor. So it's going to be a long day. But I'm excited to just get it over with. The things that I want to talk to my doctor about are my neuropathy. That is the new thing I've experienced this session. So as you can see, my fingernails, that is a result of neuropathy. They're very painful and they feel numb at the same time. I want to find out what can be done or what I can do to help with the pain. It's intense pain with my fingers. If there's anything that I can do about it right now. I'm comforted to know that it goes away most of the time after treatment ends. So I'm excited about that. I spoke with my uncle yesterday and he said that with our skin, black skin, you can really see it, darker skin, and you can see the bands, and each band represents the sessions that you have done. Where the cells have died, then they start growing again, then they die. So you see bands, right? Depending on how your body responds to it. So I want to know about what I can do about this neuropathy in my fingers. And then I'm also going to ask him about the spasms I'm having on my eyelids. It's just nonstop. And I think it's related to electrolyte imbalance, but I want to be sure. And then I'm seeing like a white thing that sometimes goes around my eye like rapidly moves or rotates around my eyes. I want to find out about those two things. I also want to confirm about when I need to do the echocardiogram because, I was told that I'll need to do it at the beginning, midway, and at the end to make sure that the medication for HER2, which is the Herceptin and Perjeta, are not affecting my heart because those two medications are linked to heart issues, or they can be linked to heart issues. So those are the main things I'm going to ask about. And and I also spoke with, this is not to ask my doctor, but just general information. I spoke with my professor, my major professor, Dr. D, and she actually works in breast cancer research. So I asked her if she knew of any resources that I could use to help me financially offset some of these costs that come. For instance, the co-pays and the deductibles, they're pretty high for me, for our family. So I wanted to know what resources are available there. So she sent me a resource guide, which I will post in the description, share with you guys, and I may do that in another video as well. But they might be helpful for your family or anyone that you know. But she said that to me, and the amazing thing she told me about is that they actually have support groups for children whose parents are going through cancer treatment. So that's going to be incredibly helpful for my kids. I already went ahead and applied for that. They even have kits that they send the kids at home, and the kids have the material and instructions and have like art therapy, little things that the kids can do at home to kind of help them. It's all a process of therapy. It's all therapeutic for them. So I've signed out my kids for these support groups, and I've also signed myself up for a support group. I spoke with my auntie yesterday and my uncle, and they keep asking me that, and at first I said I don't want to be around cancer all the time, so talking to people about it all the time will just dampen me even more. But then I realized that I could benefit from it. Even this recording is a form of support for me, but I definitely would benefit, especially when it comes to the next phase, which is the surgery, what I'm really having a hard time reconciling, right? Reconciling the science and the common sense about doing the surgery. So the doctor came in while I was yapping. And so basically I told her everything. And she said that the twitching of the eyes could just be from lack of sleep because I've not been sleeping much. and then my hemoglobin is low, so they're checking to make sure that I'm not having any issues with like B12 or sorry, I'm not having any issues. And when it comes to my tiredness and my aching, say that might be a deficiency with vitamin D, and I need to check the B12. They need to check that and make sure that maybe I need to get certain supplements to help with that. I gave her my forms because I think I touched on the financial piece. If I didn't, there is the financial component of all of this. And so, wondering how to take care of like co-pays and deductibles and all that good stuff. So I've been getting some resources that I got from my professor, and they need some forms to prove that I am actually going through treatment and I have this diagnosis. So I gave that information to the doctor, so they're filling that out, and she wrote a letter that I can use with all these agencies and what I'm applying for. Did you know I have life insurance? My life insurance policy, they actually can help take care of your premiums. They have what they call a short-term or long-term disability, where you can do short-term disability, where they can take care of your premiums. You just need to show them that you have been diagnosed. And then also student loans, I did the cancer deferment, so they needed documentation for that as well. And of course, these financial support organizations that I'm applying for to get some type of support, they also need documentation. So the doctor has been very helpful with that, filling that information out for me, and I will be sending that off. So that's kind of helping relieve my stress when it comes to that aspect of treatment, of this whole process. And then mentally, I am just day by day. I'm just happy that I'm trying to find ways to kind of see what can be done and what is available there, so to take advantage of the resources that are out there. If anybody needs access to that resource guide, actually not if anybody, I'll just post it in the description, the link, and you all can share them with your loved ones or whoever you know may need that support as well. All right, so I'm about to go into my infusion. God bless you all, and I will keep you updated after that. So I'm about to go get my beauty rest. Once that Benadryl hits, I'm gone, and I always look forward to that part. It's the side effects part that I don't look forward to and was a bit anxious about, but it shall be well with me. All right, God bless you all. And the doctor mentioned that the Taxotere, which is one of the medications, the chemo meds that I'm taking, is the one that causes neuropathy. So she's going to lower the dose by 15%. It's not going to affect my prognosis. It does not mean that I have to take more sessions of chemo. She's just going to lower the dose so that it can help, and she's prescribed a medication that I have to take every night for 30 days. And that medication should help me alleviate some of the pain, help alleviate some of the pain with the neuropathy, and it helps you sleep. So listen, use your voice, ask for what you want, and you will get it. Ask and you shall receive. Use your voice and ask. Another lesson for me, continued lesson for me, that if I'm not feeling a certain way, or if I have questions I need to ask, there could be a solution for it. And indeed there is. So, yep.